everyone. Excuse my appearance. I work today with no AC at my job, and I was just drenched. You might want to get an ink pen and some paper because I'm going to ask a lot of questions, and I'm going to answer my answer, and you might want to ask these same questions to somebody or ponder it over yourself. Okay, so the best invention, I think, in the last 10 years or 20 is, of course, the smartphone. But I'm going to say Google. Google has changed my life. Yes, Google and YouTube. I think it's opened up a new world for women. A lot of people are like very upset and depressed about this virus, and they think that they are all alone. Let me tell you what, you're never alone because God is with you at all times. And that's for sure. Okay, would you obey an order to hurt someone? And I put yes. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should have said no. All right. Would you be a good eyewitness to a crime? I would, because I'm very detailed and I can tell what your expression was and what you were wearing and what you smelled like, because I would be a very good witness. Who would you choose as a dinner guest? I didn't go for the obvious. I went for Johnny Cash, okay? I actually saw him in concert when I was 12, and he was drunk on stage at Glen Echo Park, okay? Would you help someone in trouble? And I would put, depends on the circumstances. Yeah. What, would you ever steal? And I put, it depends. And what is the key to solving your problems? And I put, God and loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, you're going to have a miserable life, for sure. My perfect day would be on a beach with the wind blowing, about 78, 80 degrees, with a red stripe between my legs, really good music in my earphones. That would be my perfect day. And what does it mean to love someone? Well, this was a hard one. I think a lot of people are confused as to why I still talk to my ex. It's because I still love him. And I think you can love people that have caused a lot of harm to you or vice versa. I think what's it mean to love someone is when you take the good with the bad. And that's why I can say that I still love my ex-husband. Because when you love somebody, you should love them forever, no matter what. That is true love. Yeah, you know that song, there's a thin line between love and hate? It's like that. Okay. Do I believe in afterlife? I have to say yes, I do. Because if we didn't have no afterlife, I'd be a much bigger sinner. That's for sure. Okay. What is my greatest accomplishment? And I put my faith in God. Okay. How do I want to be remembered? Well, I already know how my relatives are going to remember me. They would say she's a good kind of crazy. Yeah, that's what they'd say. Good kind of crazy. And how do I overcome my bad habits? Well, I'll give you, for instance, I used to drink a lot of Cokes, but the Cokes made one of my sisters be diabetic, and she actually has passed because of that. It's all about the mindset. If you can talk to your mind long enough and fierce enough, you can change that bad habit. When I was trying to switch from Cokes to Diet Cokes, I drank it for 7 days and it tasted awful. I didn't want to do this. I was mad, but on the 7th day, I was able to tolerate it, and now I couldn't even pick up a real Coke if I wanted to. And that's the same thing about cigarettes. If you can get your mind to accept that you're not going to have them, that's the key. Like, in that way, you won't even be jonesing for them because you've convinced yourself you don't want it. Let's see. What makes me really angry? When others, out of jealousy or insecurity, or they're just plain evil, when they set out to destroy a loved one. That is what angers me. And what I'm referring to, in case you didn't get that, is when you're in the middle of a divorce and you have one parent who's turning the children to hate their other spouse or their mom or dad. That to me is what evil is. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my definition of evil. My favorite pastimes is gardening and flowers and reading. I read a lot. The most important person in my life, other than the obvious, I can't say my children because they live far away. I would say my granddaughter. My granddaughter saved me. She sure did, because there was a dark time in my life where I hit the bottom of the elevator, and knowing that she had been such a big part of my life, she saved me many, many times, because I would have definitely ended my life many, many times if it hadn't been for her. And next question is, let's see. My best personality trait is being able to make people laugh. And what I mean by that is a lot of famous comedians has had a bad life and living with uncomfortable circumstances, and they turn out to be a pretty good comedian. Well, that's me. I try to make people laugh, and so I think in doing that, they think that I'm not very intelligent. Well, I am. I am very intelligent. People just don't know that. Do you wake up happy or sad? Okay. I put neither. I wake up in pain. I don't know if I can make it to August the 3rd for my surgery. I can't get in my car, and I can't get out of my car now. And you know how people will wait for you to get in your car so they can take your parking place? Honey, I've pissed off a lot of people because it takes me about 5 minutes just to get one leg in, and they are like really very mad, and I can't help it, people. Okay. Are you an introvert or extrovert? Well, that depends. When I was in school, I was definitely an extrovert. And then after dealing with abuse and stuff that I've had to deal with, sometimes I withdraw and I become an introvert. I don't want to talk. I don't even want to listen. I'm like comatose. So there's some times where I'm both, but most of the time I'm an extrovert. I had one aunt tell me that she admired the fact that I speak my mind. I don't hold back, and I really don't care what other people say. But then again, I do. I will ponder over it all night long. I think because I'm a girl. Girls do that. You know, I don't know if you guys do that. Okay. What makes my heart smile? Well, since I can't play music on here, then I won't get monetized. What makes my heart sing is music. I can switch my mood drastically. I can be crying listening to a song in 1 minute and then laughing and bringing back really good memories on another song. So music is what makes my heart sing. So I hope you learned something about me and yourself. And you should ask somebody maybe tonight during the quarantine some of these questions. It's good questions to ponder. All right. Thank you. Bye.